Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to more Pokemon Shuffle of a Nintendo 3DS. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, and today is part 39 of the series so far. We've come a long way. It's been a great journey so far, but there is a lot more to go, so be excited guys. Be prepared, be ready, and stick along because there is a lot more to go. And before we do get started, I should just let you know I've actually checked in already. I've checked in 10 times now since the last time, so I did get the bonus 1,000 coins. Unfortunately, I did fail in that Blastoise promotional event. It lasted for around 2 weeks, and the catch is, if you rank in the top 10,000, then you get rewarded with a Mega Stone for Blastoise. We failed, unfortunately, but just for participating, you do get rewarded with a gem, which I actually wasted, so that's kind of unfortunate. But the new update and Pokemon of the day is, I guess we'll check that for ourselves now. But there is definitely some new stuff. So as you can see here, we have the Groudon, who has just entered the game. We had the Kyogre, however you pronounce it, and we managed to get our hands on that. Rayquaza's still here. You've only got 5 days left guys, but by the time I upload this you may have like around 2 days or so you got to be quick about this one. Groudon's here, you'll have a lot more time, and the Pokemon of the day, we've done that already, so we'll just move straight on to this. We'll go for Groudon. He's a ground type Pokemon. He is the face of Alpha or Omega Ruby, so this one's going to be a big one. Now I actually attempted this earlier just to kind of like get a feel for it, and this one's pretty hard guys, so we're going to go with a stat boost here just to kind of give us the extra assistance. Now I'm thinking, shall we go with Slowbro? He's probably the most consistent Mega Pokemon for us at the moment, but the only thing is, he does take a while to charge up, so, do we want to go with that? Although we could go Gengar. There's a few options we have here. Honestly, I really don't know. We're going to go, I guess we'll go with him. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. We're going to go with him. He doesn't take too long to charge, and he's a solid Pokemon, so we're going to go with extra 5 moves here, guys. I don't really want to do this, but I think it's the best thing to do, because this is a tough level. And the key to it is actually to keep your momentum going, because early on it's gonna kind of like, it doesn't really give you too much options of creating any combos, so you need to actually just keep the ball rolling. So it's very tactical here, and if there's no moves, then it will obviously reshuffle when you just start back at the screen you can see now. So it's very important to keep the ball rolling. So we'll start things with a Kyogre there, super effective against his buddy. And where can we go? We're gonna go Mega inside here. But as you can see, everything's just going to keep dropping down, and we've actually got off to a great start here, but no possible moves left, so we start back here. That's kind of like the catch. You got to be very, very careful, because if you don't get the momentum going, then you're going to be left at this, and you can't really string any combos from this section. So it's very important you do get the combos going, and oh god, like there's literally nothing you can do about it sometimes, but it's just worth knowing how this one works. Alright, we're going to go Articuno here. We've got some really cool legendary Pokemon now, which is very nice. Oh, okay, at least we've set up another move here. Oh, I thought we did. It just kind of messed up. Okay, this one's very tough. So that's our 5 moves gone. We're going to do a line of 5. This one is super tough, but I am very welcome to the challenge here. Now, what shall we do? We can go... this couldn't... shall we go Articuno in there? I mean, whatever we do, we can't really string those combos together. Going Mega here would actually help a lot. And I guess we're going to try and focus on getting that done. Thankfully, we can keep the ball rolling. We're going to go Groudon here. We're going Groudon against Groudon. Thankfully it's not non-effective, but it doesn't really deal a great amount of damage, so next move up will be this. We set up a move for Articuno, so we can keep this rolling. This is probably the best momentum we've got going so far. We're going to go line of 4 down below. Alright, sweet, we're getting somewhere guys, we're getting somewhere. Nice little double combo there, our first major combo of this level. Nice. Okay. There's a few moves inside here we can go. We can either go here, we could drop down. Okay, what shall we do? We can go line of 4 here, which doesn't really create anything for us. I'm thinking, guys, there's quite a few options we do have here. Probably the best thing is to go here, because we want to get rid of some of these blocks. It does create more space, more combos for us. So I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. We've got Articuno here in the middle, in a nice little plush shape. We're going to go with him. Alright, nice. So I think we're in a pretty good situation now. Once you get the ball rolling, the damage you deal is going to be a lot more effective, and you should probably get the job done from there. We're going to go inside here. There we go. And I think we're pretty much safe now, guys. We're going to try and go Mega, just as insurance. I mean, it's not going to be effective, but just as insurance. You never know what's going to happen in this game, so I thought it was worth doing. We're going to switch these two around. And there we go. We finally got Mega. We've got 9 moves remaining. And we're in a sweet spot right now. He's not the toughest. I mean, it's quite a tricky level, but if you know what you're doing, it should be a breeze. But I'm speaking too soon here, because we haven't really got the job done, so I'm not going to get carried away just yet. But we will switch you around here, drop him down for a nice little combo, and yes, we just created a sweet little move here. If we can get this one in, okay, just disappeared. But I mean, it's kind of still on. Okay, it was still on, but it's not anymore. Ah, yes, and as it gets to the latter stages, the countdown shall begin. I think it was too late for you, Groudon. We should have this one wrapped up. Okay, so we're gonna... What are we gonna do? We're gonna go Articuno in here. There we go. And there's victory, guys. So we actually just made that in... Yeah, we just about passed it. So if we didn't purchase the extra 5 moves, we would have just about scraped it. I mean, with the extra 5 moves, it may go... Oh god, apologies guys. It may actually give us a better catchability percentage, and it does not, which is kind of unfortunate. We've got 10%. We could go Great Ball and boost it to a 20%, but is that going to be enough? Is this going to be enough? It's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Oh, dang. What shall we do, guys? I really don't know. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. I'm just going to go for the spur of the moment kind of thing here. 20%. We're close with 10%, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be close with 20%. And we failed. Oh god, that's 2,500 coins down the pooper. Oh, that's unfortunate. We did get a rank B here for our efforts. We should get... Okay, we get 3,000 coins there, so at least we get our coins back. But it's still pretty unfortunate that we failed. If I feel confident towards the end of this episode, we'll attempt that again, but at least we know we're capable of defeating this guy. So I think the key thing, or the thing to actually help you get the job done, is starting with a mega boost. That could be very key to getting it done. But for now, guys, we're going to head into some of the main levels here. And up next, we do have the Milotic. So really awesome Pokemon. I'm not really sure what generation it is, but I've always been a fan of it since I ever saw it. And it kind of reminds me of the Dragon Air. Just something about it reminds me, I guess it's its long body, but then again, they're kind of like, they're not very similar at all, just looks wise to me anyway. But I'm definitely a fan of this, and he's going to be weak to electric type Pokemon and to grass type Pokemon. So we've got the tools for this. I mean, I've got some really solid Pokemon here. But I think I actually did try this one not too long ago. You get 30 moves here, but there's something about this one that actually makes it very, very tough. Alright guys, and as you can see, I actually just went for the Mega Star here. I thought it was definitely the appropriate thing to do, because without it, I didn't really have much chance, and this is definitely going to help us. And you'll see how, guys, because there's like so many different Pokemon here which we don't really have with us. We can't really match because they're all like ice blocked around the sides. As you can see there, it's the Feebas, which is pretty much the previous evolved form of the Milotic. I think so anyway. And it kind of just like gets in the way. It doesn't really help you create moves, so... Go Mega here is definitely going to help us, and you'll probably see why in a moment. Now, we're going to try and get rid of every ice block as possible, but then again, it's going to keep creating them, so you have to be very, very careful. We'll go... Okay, we don't really have much option, but we'll go here. We'll try and set up an Emolga down below. There we go. We've got a nice little match here. So as you can see, we've done 6 moves already. We haven't really dealt too much damage, but Go Mega is definitely going to help us in the long run, so... A lot of the time it's definitely going to reshuffle, and I probably would prefer it to just reshuffle right now, because there's not really a great deal on for us at the moment. We're going to keep switching these around. It's going to keep creating the same old combo. Is it going to be enough? I highly doubt it. We need to get rid of that move, seriously. So, okay, can we actually get rid of that move? I don't think it's going to be possible to do so anymore. Oh god, it's going to keep bringing the same thing over and over again. I think we're literally doomed. Okay, the countdown's kind of saved us there. And can we get a reshuffle now? I mean, we should get a reshuffle here. And we don't. Okay, because we've got this move on, my bad. Seriously, it's not going to give us any... Alright, at least... Oh, we had a match there, but we've just kind of gone now. But you're going to be seeing a lot of this, guys. The countdown in this level is so damn... punishing. It's unbelievable. But there we go. Going Mega definitely does help you. I thought we'll go with the Mega Boost, but I don't really think it's actually going to help us too much. The way things are going at the moment, it's not really helping us too much, but we have got a nice little break here. We can go line of 4 down the sides here. I'm going to go for the vertical ones, because we're just hoping for an Ampharos to drop down and give us that assistance we so desperately need. Alright, that's a nice little combo there, but we're not really getting too much assistance from the game here. It's not being nice at all. Yeah. Okay, I didn't really see what was best to go with there. I kind of just like went with anything. Oh yeah, and that's a countdown which kind of destroys everything, destroys all your momentum. We've used more than half our moves here. We're in a fairly okay situation. I mean, I'm just comparing it to my last attempt. Okay. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, sweet. We got a nice little match here. Line of 4, and that did wonders for us. Seriously, wow. That literally destroyed everything. Okay, 6 moves remaining. We've got a chance here, guys. I'm not really too bothered about capturing this guy. I mean, I would love to capture him, but I just want to pass his level because it's been kicking my butt for a little while now. I just want to move on. So can you guys see any great combos here? We need something big here because we can't really go wasting our moves. So we'll switch you two around, destroy some of the ice blocks. We've got a nice move here with a Mulga. 4 moves remaining. We may actually have to go with a mega move here just to kind of like give us some better options. We'll go with it, we'll go with it. Alright, sweet, nice little move there. We just kind of went for it, and it was a lucky break. Seriously, I'll admit that, it was a lucky break. It does very, very nicely. Oh my god, it just affected my next move. Please, not the countdown, not the countdown. Oh my god. Oh, that was torturous. Okay, at least we did have the mega option to go with. 2 moves remaining. Next move could wrap this up. I wouldn't bank on it, but hopefully it does. Just gives us that slight more advantage of getting the capture. We're going to go with, I'm hoping for at least a double combo. A double combo could be our key to victory. We're going to go with this. Yes, victory is ours. Alright, sweet. Oh, wipe the sweat off my face. That was a tough one. Seriously. Alright, 500 move bonus. I mean, that did cost me 2,000 coins to go with the mega start there. Probably worth it in the end. 7% catchability percentage here. No point going for the Great Ball. I mean, I should have learned my lesson by now. It's never really worth it. Can we get the... Oh, we were so close. 14%, you would think it would get the job done, but it never really works like that. We're going to leave it, guys. I'm going to have to attempt this one as I do a bit of grinding and level up my Pokemon. But we get a rank B here. And speaking of ranks, I also heard you need to get a rank S in at least 150 levels to get the opportunity to capture the Mewtwo. We've got the Mewtwo Mega Stone, but it's kind of just like sitting there doing nothing. So we need to catch a Mewtwo at some point. Now I have tried to get a few S ranks in my own time, just when I'm like grinding and stuff like that. But I haven't really been capturing Pokemon in my own time. Some of the ones I missed out on. So I'm gonna leave that for future episodes. But at least we can finally move on. So up next we do have Solasis here. 3 Pokemon stage. He's weak to Ghost types, to Dark types. So we've got the tools for this one. And we've got 20 moves in total, so this one could be interesting. Right, some of these later levels though, they're getting super tough. So you got to be very, very aware of what's going on. Okay, Gengar is going to be our Mega Pokemon for this episode, for this level. And it's probably worth trying to get him going from the get-go. So we'll switch these two around for a nice little combo here on both sides. And it's got us to a great start. So our Mega Pokemon's not actually Gengar, it's actually our Sableye, something like that. But you guys know what I mean. So yeah, he's our Mega Pokemon for this level. We'll see how he does. Gengar's here just giving us his support. I mean, I probably do prefer him as a support Pokemon. I think as a Mega, he's not really... At first I thought it was amazing, but the more I use him, he's not really as effective as I first imagined. But he's still a pretty cool Pokemon. He does have a, like 70 attack from the get-go. So he's not too bad overall. You can't really be too disappointed with him. But let's see. Okay, we're going to try and go for those combos. I don't really see too many on at the moment. We're going to... Actually, it may be worth getting rid of some of these countdown blocks. The cool thing is he doesn't have a countdown at the moment, but he is pretty tough. I'm going to switch these two around. There we go, and it does set up the move for the Absol. Alright, so far not too bad. But it's probably worth trying to focus on going Mega here. Before we do that... Okay, I guess we can still focus on going Mega with that move. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, and before I do forget, it's actually worth, this is for the United Kingdom. If you go into your local game store, at least within the next week or so, they should give you a promotional code for Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, and that code will actually get you a shiny Charizard. It's kind of like a UK promotion thing going on. It could be in the US, but I only found out about this by going to my local game store. You can't find this code online, you have to get it in store. So if you do want that shiny Charizard, then be sure to go into your local game store. The shop is called Game, as you probably know. It's kind of like the main game store here. It's kind of like the equivalent to GameStop. So be sure to do that, guys, if you haven't done so already. It's definitely worth it. I've just downloaded it for myself, and it's really awesome because Charizard is one of my favorite Pokemon. So I'm just really happy to have a shiny Charizard. It's not every day I get my hands on a shiny Pokemon. The only time I ever get shiny Pokemon is via a promotion. I just find it impossible to capture shiny Pokemon, so I just kind of like go the easy way around it. But I don't really think you'll be able to get the opportunity to capture stuff like shiny Charmander. So this is kind of like a once in a lifetime thing. So be sure to do it, guys, if you haven't done so already. And back to this. So it's quite a challenge so far. I mean, we've used 8 of our moves. We haven't really dealt too much damage. We're going to try and go Mega here and see how much that can actually do for us. I'm not going to bank on it, but hopefully it does give us some further assistance. And here we go. We've gone Mega. Okay, what can you do for me? Ah, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. And as you can see, going Mega here is definitely very, very useful. Right, that was beautiful. We'll go Absol down here. I don't really want to rely on my Mega Pokemon for the whole journey. But I mean, if it's on, I mean, if you have got nothing on, then going with your Mega Pokemon is definitely the best alternative. And as you can see, he's doing bits right now. He's been a great assistant Pokemon ever since we caught him. I think we caught him very early on in the game. We've had him for a long time. We've stayed true to him, and he's quite a high level at the moment. So from here, we'll switch you two around. A nice little double combo there. Okay, we'll go here. We'll get rid of some of these countdown blocks. But seriously, this has been so effective. Wow! Holy smokes! Can we make 30, please? Can we make 30? Oh, look at this car! Oh, it's beautiful! It's so beautiful, guys! And we just made 30 exactly. Wow, that was special. Oh, just one more move would have killed it off for us, but with this next move, it should wrap this up for us and hopefully get us the capture too. I mean, we failed with every capture so far in this episode. Hopefully, we can get our first right now. Wow, that was special, guys. It's so exciting when you see those combos unfolding. Never get sold. Alright, catchability percentage should be relatively high, 36% up to 60%, which is definitely more than what you would want, and we'll see if this is going to be enough. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Moving on. Rank A. What? We deserve a rank S at least. I've spent too many coins in this episode. I've wasted the jewel, which I kind of did off camera. I've wasted coins. We've got 3,000 coins, which is a decent amount. That is enough for one great ball, but we'll move on. We've got 2 lives left. Now, up next we have the steel type Pokemon, which is the Honage. He's going to be weak to fire and weak to fighting types, so we've got the tools here as usual, and let's get the ball rolling. So after this we'll have one more life. I'll probably finish things with an EX level Pokemon. Oh, and speaking of the EX level Pokemon, there is one new one which I've actually unlocked for myself, but I haven't actually checked out for myself, so when I see it, it's going to be the first time I actually have seen it for myself, and hopefully you guys are excited for that one. But yes, this one does look slightly tricky. It's just those little steel blocks in the middle. It does make it a bit of a nuisance, but we'll start things with a... Okay, it's definitely recommended to go with the Donphan here. I think we'll take its advice and see what it does for us. So it does drop down the steel blocks, which is slightly helpful. And if we can just get them all at the bottom of the map, it could be very, very useful to getting the job done. Up next, we have the Ninetales, which has always been one of my favourite Fire-type Pokemon. And I think we'll go with him next. What we probably want to do here is get rid of these steel blocks. And by doing that, we may actually have to go with the Honage, which I do really want to do. But it may be useful. God. Okay, we'll go Combustion down below. Damn, this level is kind of... doesn't really give you much option. You have to be very wise here. We'll go inside here with the Ninetales. Sets up a nice little move with Lucario, who's actually new to our team. We caught him maybe in the last episode or the one before. And we'll go with a nice vertical line of 4 with him also. That was a pretty sweet move. Not bad, not bad. Still, there's room for improvement. We're not really getting too much luck at the moment. We've got to kind of create our own... Oh, there's a really sweet move with Lucario on there. We have gone Mega with Lucario. I think we've got enough to get the job done. Oh yeah, we've got Mega Lucario. I actually had no idea about that. This is pretty cool. We'll see what he does. This is actually the first time I've used him for myself. Okay, that wasn't really too effective, but it did get us the victory. And with 1 life remaining, I think we're going to attempt an expert level here, guys. Wow. Whew. This has been one tough episode, guys. Seriously, I'm just nervous about every level I go into. I'm just trying to make sure I don't fail here. Alright, 40%. Oh. Please, come on. Yes. Alright. I think that's 2 out of 4 now, 2 out of 5. Another rank A, still no rank S's in this episode, but we can move on for one last level. I'm not really sure who we should go with, but we'll see. We'll see. We've just unlocked another level, which is 168, and he is the Drillbur. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but moving on. Okay, expert Pokemon. We'll see who we have here. We have the Suicune. Oh, okay. So that's actually the new one we got. So I'm guessing the Raikou would actually be the next expert Pokemon we unlock. So for now, we're going to go with... Do you know what? It's because we haven't really done these in the Pacific order. We're going to go with the Rotom here. As boring as he may be, he's probably the one we should go with next. So, what Mega Pokemon do we want to take? We'll go with you. You've done pretty well for us in this episode. And here we go. So I think there's like a minute on the clock in this one. Yes, it is. And I mean, at this point in the game, we shouldn't really be too tough, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, so far not too bad, I guess. This one does require a lot of focus, so bear with me, guys, if I don't talk too much. But we're off to a good start. I mean, a fairly good start. Oh god, okay, I'm kind of panicking now. Where should we go? Okay, we've dealt a fair amount of damage so far, so I'm kind of pleased how things are going. We're going to go inside there. Jolteon, go down below. You're not really the most effective in this level, but we may as well use you. You just do the first thing you see, seriously. Okay, is that enough, Nick? Seriously. Yes, we go. Victory. Whew. Okay, that was pretty easy. 23 seconds left on the clock. It should be enough to get the capture here. If not, then we may actually just rely on the Great Ball. But we'll see, we'll see. Percentage is going to be 1% up to 36%. Probably the best we've had so far on this level. I mean, we probably should have done better there. I panicked at a few moments and we failed. What? Alright, we're going to go with the Great Ball here. Don't really want to have to rely on using it on this Rotom, but we'll go with it. And that is going to be enough. Thank goodness we can move on. Oh, rank A. Damn, we have to go back into this again. I want to get my S rank on at least as many levels as possible. But for now, guys, that is going to be all. Apologies that I kind of sucked in this episode, but hopefully you did enjoy this one. There are a few new promotional features going on, such as the Groudon, so be sure to attend that if you haven't done so already. Unfortunately, we did fail on our attempt to catch it, but we did manage to defeat it. So until next time, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. See ya.